Yo, good evening, folks. Your boy Ferris here, and I am coming to you live, bringing you a closer look into a fragrance that had a 2018 release from the House of Bond Number 9. It's Governor's Island. Now, I've had this fragrance for a few years now, and I just, for whatever reason, never got around to reviewing it. You call it, being lazy or whatever have you, but this fragrance, when I first smelled it and got a sample of it, I was flabbergasted on how good it was. For me, having this fragrance after, the sample, everything, because the overall reaction that I got when I sprayed the sample, just a small amount, just go back to that. When I stepped out the vehicle and went to a party where my family was, a reunion, whatever, I think it was a Christmas party that my family had, my cousin was like, whoa, boy, what is that you got on? Mind you, I only had on a couple sprays out of that sample. I put on about 5 sprays out of that sample. My cousin was standing approximately, I know more than maybe like, I want to say 20 feet away from me, and he smelled me. And he was like, what is that? And I told him what it was. And, it was this right here. Bond Number 9, it came out in 2018. And it has notes, top notes of incense, resin, and ambroxan in the middle notes. Ambroxan and cedar in the middle notes. The base notes, white musk and vetiver. It's kind of simple, which makes sense because it does, in simplicity, it does smell really, really good. Simplistic, I can smell an incense off the top of it. It gives it that warm feeling. So I think this fragrance, it gives it kind of a warm fragrance, a warm feel. I think this fragrance will, go good at any situations as far as date nights, as far as the wintertime, summertime. I think this is a perfect all year round fragrance. And it's a step away from the DNA that I normally like, but just take a look at that. I don't give a little spray on it. Typical Bond. Atomizer. I just didn't want to let that spray go to waste. I put it on the test strip. And this is not a new bottle for me. I've had this bottle, like I said, for a few years now. And initially I got it because, I was going to do a review on it, but you get lazy and realizing, down the line that, you should have did a review on this fragrance, because when I first got it, didn't nobody, have it. Didn't nobody put anything about it. I couldn't find anything online about it, but now you can go to a lot of people's channel and find this juice. This is amazing. This, I think, out of all the bonds that are out that I like, of course, would be Bond.com. It would be Bond New York Forever. That is a dope fragrance. And of course, Bleecker Street, Greenwich Village, and Layton. Those are my, kind of Mount Rushmore of fragrance. Those are the ones I like. I've smelled a lot of other Bonds. I smelled Highline once, and it smelled like burning hair care products. And it's supposed to be that Green Eyes Tweed approach to Grand Street, but it didn't do. It didn't do. You need to call a spade, even if it's a major league house. If they did a piss poor job of recreating a fragrance that was supposed to be a clone of a fragrance, it's just, or something like it, you need to call it out. But this is well done, and I thought it had oak moss in it. Did I say oak moss? I think I said oak moss. It had oak moss in it. Because I thought it had a bit, because it gives off a mossy smell. It gives off a good mossy smell. White musk, very good. No oak moss whatsoever. And I thought, because it has a kind of a watery, outdoors, but I guess it comes from the cedar wood. That's what it probably comes from. That woodsy, outdoorsy, watery. It's kind of water, wet dew in the morning. Fragrant scent profile to it. Which, anyway, I'm not going to keep you guys. I just want to kind of go through that. I think this is really going to be my scent of the day anyway. So yeah, if you hadn't copped you a bottle yet, at least get you a sample first. Get a sample first and then see if you like it. Also too, do your boy a favor, hit that like button, the subscribe button, and notification bell to be notified of all future uploads I will be having on this channel. Be notified just to stay in the loop of what it is I'm doing. And, you know, come along with my journey with me, my consistent journey when I can get my orders in. Missed the whole last week of, of doing videos because fragrances didn't come in on time, but that's, you know, because snow. But when you, like I said, in the beginning of your journey, if you're looking at doing a channel, fragrance channel, just off topic, just start. In the beginning, you'll be able to probably do 3 a week. You know, in a few years, you could just have fragrances that you bought that you can go to your library and then pick up and then do videos on. And in the beginning, it may seem like the people who have been on here are running laps around you. It's because they've been doing it. Their lungs are warm. They've got a bunch of fragrances that they can go review. They have fragrances on top of fragrances. I'm pretty sure you see the wall of fragrances that are sitting behind them. But don't let that discourage you. Also, too, download the Shop app. Shop app. It is your way and key if you're going to be doing this as well. Even if you're not, even if you just want to save some money and get some cash back on your purchases, download the Shop app because a lot of these, you know, online fragrance retailers, they have that little shop, purple little shop button on the bottom of it. Well, that goes to a store on your phone that also services is a cashback, feature, is a cashback little rewards deal. And also, too, it helps you keep track of your packages so you'll know what stage your packages are in delivery. If they've left, if they've taken for, you know, whatever. So that's why I like it so much. And like I said, I don't even get anything from it. There's not a link for me to send to you or nothing like that. You just got to go through your Google Play Store or iOS App Store and get it. So with that being said, this has been your boy Ferris. Again, I need you guys to be blessed. Don't stress, always dress and smell your best in today's atmosphere. With that being said, big to peace. Get this goddamn fragrance.